Good morning, my 30-day vegan followers. Hey, guess what? I'm at day 11 and I'm doing well. I kind of disappeared for 2 days. I was very busy, so I'm sorry I didn't get to share anything with you on day 9 or 10, but I'm back. And last night I went out to eat for my birthday. Actually, my birthday is tomorrow, but at dinner I did well, and I kind of just want to talk to you all about the holidays coming up, and if you're on a great roll of losing weight and maintaining your weight, that you don't fall off, because we're almost at October, and you look up, October will be here, and then November is Thanksgiving, and then you know what happens after that. We have nothing but holidays all the way until the new year, where we're drinking and eating and packing on the pounds. So some of the tips that I want you all to think about is, again, how do you prepare yourself for the holidays so that you don't fall off or that you don't gain any more weight? Okay, maybe just at least maintain it. Some of the things that I do is, if I'm going to office parties at work, because we have a gazillion parties on campus during the holidays, with all kinds of food, and you just feel like you want to eat during that time. I suggest that you always use small plates for one, and you just start with all the veggies and fruits. So anywhere you go, hopefully they'll have some kind of veggies and fruits that you can snack on. Avoid the cheeses, avoid the crackers, the desserts. And if you do want to have something like that, you just have one piece of cheese and one cracker, but just pile on your plate with all the veggies and all the fruit. That way you still feel like you're eating, you're not being deprived. Everyone else has their plates full, and you're not left out, if you will. One of the other culprits, like I said, is alcohol. People don't realize that alcoholic beverages have a lot of calories and a lot of sugar in them. So I would say that if you are going to be drinking over the holidays, that you really think about and do some research on what you like to drink and how you can make it a drink that has less calories. For example, maybe you have it straight on the rocks, but if you want soda in it or some kind of mixer, you need to think about what kind of mixer is more natural and that's not going to have as much sugar and things like that. The other thing that I do is I try to drink a lot of water during this time. That way, when I get ready to go to Thanksgiving and eat, I'm not so I'm not starving to where I just overeat. Again, Thanksgiving, we tend to eat a lot of heavy, rich foods. I know macaroni and cheese and potato salad and bread and cornbread and all kinds of sweet potato pie and coconut cake, and I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But you just need to think about your strategy, and again, your strategy should be that maybe you eat a lot of protein and you eat a lot of veggies, and avoid the starches, and maybe just have one starch. So if you have mashed potatoes, you don't have the macaroni and cheese, which is hard, I know, because we always want a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Or you just have literally one spoonful of everything on your plate. That way it's not as harmful to your weight loss program. And it's just also being prepared. Some people I know take their food with them to different events so that they're not tempted to eat the things that are there. And then I've had people, some clients that I worked with, and they froze their Thanksgiving dinner until they met their goals, and then they ate it, which to me I don't think is as good. But because I'm already a vegetarian, it's easy for me because I just eat all the sides that are veggies. But that can also be a problem, like I said, because mashed potatoes can be high in calories when you put in that all the extra calories, the butter and stuff that they put. That, like when I make mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving, I use Carnation evaporated milk, and I use at least 2 sticks of butter, and sometimes I put sour cream in there. Those things will pack on extra calories. So just be careful, because you don't know, it might look good, it might look healthy, but it might have extra calories in there. So I'm just trying to get you guys to start thinking about the holidays. You don't want to lose a bunch of weight, and then by the first of the year you're back to where you were. You want to stay focused, disciplined, and have a plan. That way, every time you go to an event, you will be prepared, and you will be less likely to blow the calories and gain weight. And a lot of times we don't see the calories the next day. Like, I weigh in every morning. If I go out to eat and I eat bad, I don't normally see it the next day. I usually see it the day after, and then I'm like, whoa, where did those 3 pounds come from? So just be careful. And for me, I have a sweet tooth. I love cookies. I love cake. I love pies. So I have to be really careful that I don't start just munching and snacking. And then if you're cooking this stuff, again, that's another way that you can also get some extra calories that you might not need. And that's, I'm cooking and then I'm tasting as they come out of the oven. I might taste a cookie before I put them on the container, you know. I might, you know, things like that. I might have I might make a pie just for the house, and then I start eating the pie rather than for, you know, giving it out to someone else. So sometimes that's what I'll do too as a trick. If I know I'm going to be bad and eat something, I'll eat a little bit and then I'll take it to my office for everybody else to share. That way I won't eat it all. And it's just like, it's out of my house, it's out of my mind. Because some of us just aren't disciplined enough to know when to stop. My grandmother always said, you guys don't have to eat 10 cookies at one time. She was one of those type of people who would eat 3 or 4 cookies and be happy. But no, not me. I'd have to have the whole sleeve of Oreo cookies or whatever before I was satisfied. So those are just, you know, some tips. You'll have your own too. And if you have anything you'd like to share, please share it because it helps me too. And then one last thing is the alcohol. Just really watch the alcohol because this is the time. And in football season, I know people like to drink beer. And I've seen the most beautiful women that look great and then they have a beer belly. It's like, no, no, no. So watch the beer intake, limit to 1 or 2 beers, and not even every day. I'd say, you know, have your cheat day, and that's what I do. My cheat day is Saturday. I have a 2-hour window. I eat whatever I want, and then that window closes back up, and then I'm good because I haven't deprived myself, but I also am not cheating every day. But I can't wait some days till Saturday comes. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and get out and do something good for yourself. Bye. Love you.